Friends, comrades, welcome back to our beautiful Republic of Tecnovakia. While we're waiting for our industrial area to be built, and we gotta nurse this a little bit, so the construction offices don't run out of materials, and we have enough workers and all that, so we're gonna be peeking and poking and tweaking over here. But in the meantime, and I'll just hit play because we are in dire need of time passing by so we can get something done. In the meantime, we can start to work in Berlin a little bit. And what we need here, and hopefully we can accomplish at least the blueprints this episode, is a little bit of an industrial... what you call that? Rail station? No. What's the real name for that? Train platform? No. Cargo train station? Also not really. What I'm talking about is we need places to load and unload the goods onto trains that are used for construction at least. And that's gonna be cement and steel mostly, of course, because once we start producing steel we want to ship it over here, and doing this by trucks I don't think is really feasible. So what we need to do is first of all finish the rail system there, but then we need a place for the trains to unload, and that's gonna be, I think, in this area, because we got a lot of space over here, and you saw I already prepared something here because I didn't want to have you guys hear this sound for 10 minutes, but nope, and now I destroyed it. Let's even it out. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, we'll actually, yeah, first we need to draw the lines here, and then we'll see how it goes. So we got a lot of space here that is currently not used, and here as well, which is nice for distribution offices and also nice for unloading of cargo. And eventually I will have to redo this entangled mess here so that we can get out some cement and ship it down the rail system into our upcoming cities down there, because once we got the steel going and a little bit of tourism, our income is gonna explode, and we're gonna be, well, able to expand much faster and much deeper into the nation. But for that we need to be ready with construction materials, because as much as possible, I mean, I do want to speed up things with cash, but I don't want to build like everything with cash, right? As much as possible we're going to build it with our own hands, because that's just, yeah, that's just the way we do it. Anywho, so, and to make things a little worse, apparently the cement plant has been changed, and if we take a look at this cement plant now has like a drag. If I zoom in here, can you see those crossed out? I was almost pointing at it with my with my hand. Actually, you know what, let's just place this guy here, and then I can show it in peace. So these connections here are new apparently, or not new, but new to me. These dry bulk conveyor connections here, where you can directly transport the cement as if you could, as you can with the gravel and the coal. And we have still these coal and gravel connections, and we still have the industry connections, but these here are new. And let's demolish this. We don't have them here on this building. The time we built this, that wasn't available. Which, not a pipeline, conveyor, dry bulk. See, there's none on this. And the same connection is going to be available on the prefab factory. So, if at all possible, I mean, I'm not sure if we can really do this, because, I mean, we do need, yeah, I don't know how we're going to do it. We do need to stop construction of cement and prefab panels for quite a while, and then replace these buildings. So I think this is one that we're going to do with rubbles, but where is it? I mean, if we turn on rubbles there, it's gonna be cement plant. Well, it's actually, it's possible. It's like 400,000 with the streets and the connections and all in all. 450,000. That should be doable. But for that we need to rework this entire area. And for that we need space, and we have none here. So there is a little bit of a plan. Until we have atomic power, we're still dependent on coal. And this one coal plant is not going to do it forever. We're already at a pretty high capacity. I mean, it's working now. Ah, sorry. Needed a sip of tea. And it will work with the steel. With the steel mill over there. But we could improve on that. It's always nice to have redundancy and a backup. And we do need to bring the coal on the rails anyway. So long story short, I designated a nice area right over here where we can actually bring coal to, have a large coal storage, and then have 2 power plants. They won't bother anybody. They can blow their steam somewhere else. We still have a decent-ish road connection, and we can shorten that quite a bit if we draw out a road through here. And yeah, we're gonna build up our power supply over here. In the meantime, actually, hang on, let's show the wire grid. Oh yeah, we're good here. We're good here. Oh no no! Oh, that was a moronic move. That was. Yeah, I also smoothed out this part a little bit. Don't know if that's even necessary. Anywho, babbling along. So I want to go by these fields pretty tightly, because we also want to have a bridge here, which we're gonna... Yeah, I think that's gonna be our starting point. So let's actually plan the rails like maybe a little bit tighter, like so. Can we make it past here? Yes, we could. Okay, great. So we'll have the rail like so and so, and then we're gonna build a bridge over this. Don't worry, it's all gonna make sense in a minute. We're gonna build a bridge over this. Let's go a little higher. It's not really necessary, but it really looks a lot ridgier if you go high enough. Up, like so. Then we take the bridge over. Oh yes. Now we're gonna see if that is straight. I have no clue. I'll say yes, this is rather straight, but your guess is as good as mine. Alright, and then we'll bring it down low. Like so. Certainly not so. And so. And then we'll continue the rail just a bit for the looks. Alrighty, so we'll have a bridge over this, and the reason being we're gonna expand the train network down toward this city of, I'm not gonna pronounce this, but down toward this city, because there's uranium somewhere there, and that's gonna be a resource we're gonna need in the future. And we also want to loop around here, connect over there. There's gonna be our oil. And we might pick up a couple more oil spots up here. So all in all, it's good to have the train network there. And sadly, we have to cross this pond here. So it is what it is. Yeah, because that's sadly in a sense that it is a waste of good steel to build a bridge over a pond that nobody's using. On the other hand, though, it's a great chance for our talented engineers to once again show their prowess and use our homemade steel in the process. Alright, so this is going to be our rail connection over here, and I think we're going to bring this in a little tighter here. Yeah, I think we do that. I planned a nice soft curve here, which, I mean, it is a nice soft curve, but we might make this a little bit more aggressive in an interest to gain a little space. This area might be redone a couple times, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, like so. Actually, that works out beautifully. What if we connect here? Yeah, that actually does work out pretty nicely. We can give it a little curve. Like so. And then we can bring it in here. Like so. I mean, that is as straight as they come, right? That should be great. And then we have all this area here. We're also going to need it. I mean, it's not like we just have that big space to toy around in. We're gonna let's actually just speed through the night. I can't see dick around here. Question being, do we also change this line or do we leave it here? I think we don't lose too much. We're probably gonna have to redo it eventually. But I think we won't lose too much if we just build it as is, like so. And then maybe like curve it around here. Or maybe come out here and go into there. I don't know. We'll see how we're gonna use this space. Yeah, we're gonna see how we're gonna use this space. Actually, yeah, but we can't get any tighter here. Yeah, okay, let's give you guys a little bit of context. We're gonna have to redo parts of this here as well, but that's alright, because we have loads of time, actually. But the plan is remove this, remove these connections, then we're gonna have this these power cables here that we don't need anymore. Well, actually, we're gonna need this to supply some power here, but yeah, we'll find a way to make this work. Could do a small part. Anyway, that's a problem for future me. And we're gonna bring in the rails a little tighter here. And then move this construction stuff, like the asphalt plant, the aggregate truck loading, and the concrete plant. We're gonna move these here, together with a small aggregate storage for the gravel. And then bring the gravel over here via truck. Because we don't need that much in here, and I like to decouple my actual production, which is also eating up gravel like nobody's business, the cement plant and the prefab panels, from the actual construction business. Because if we're having a gravel shortage, I can then decide, do I need to produce these or do I need to feed my construction industry? Because currently it's just all stuttering if we have that. Also, it's closer to the city, so we can move it a little bit easier, like move the goods around a little bit easier. It's very late, I'm aware of that. But yeah, it is what it is. I was about to say we're gonna move the rails just a little closer here. But I'm not sure if that's actually possible because we have the station placed the way it is. Now the background for this is that I do want an aggregate loading station here, and these things are aggregate loaded. Yeah, there are a pain in the you-know-what. Because first of all, they only have the connections on one side. So I would love to build it like this, so that I don't have to have a road crossing here. But no, of course not. So we're gonna maybe build it like this and then build a conveyor thing around it, even though it's really ugly. Just to have this line up nicely. I'm certainly not gonna build it in here. The other option is we're gonna build a road crossing. Let's actually see if we can fit that in. The conveyor pipe engines, is it here? I think, yeah. I think, yeah. 2 tracks. Okay, that's a little single, no. Road and 2 rail, yeah, that one looks good. If we could build this, like here, that'll actually work as well. That might actually work quite nicely. Okay, so if we build this and connect you up here, and then we have the aggregate loading like connected here, would be a direct connection. That's okay though. The problem with this... The problem with this is that we can't properly connect the rails. But I think by the time we get there, we'll actually have enough money to redo this a little bit with rubbles. So I'll leave it as is currently. Now we need to, of course, unload some... Yeah, actually we can give the order to build this, because I mean, this here is not going to change. I mean, this is quite nice. Nice, straight, long rail line. I mean, nothing gets better than that, right? Very close to the fields here. So, yeah, won't get any better than that. And when we're here, we need some things. What do we need? We need aggregate unloading. And aggregate unloading is a little bit more convenient because you can connect your train, your conveyors from two sides. So that is a lot more convenient. We're gonna actually just plan this for now. Can't build due to infrastructure. Which infrastructure exactly are you talking about? There's no infrastructure I could see. Give it a little distance, maybe like here. Come on. Because of these stupid... Can we cheat you a little? No, can't. So it works as if the ground is even, alright. So we'll just place it maybe here is okay. We do need a lot of space because it's 2 power plants. That is going to take some space. And then we of course need the... I'm going to go for the large aggregate storage. Simple reason being that if we fiddle with the industrial area, if there's any building going on, if we have to redo stuff, we'll have 2,000 tons of coal as a buffer for 2 power plants. So that's gonna be able to keep us afloat for a minute or two. So that's gonna be that. The question is how we're gonna go about connecting the power plants. So I can connect this like so, or we can do it from the side here. And then the power plants, let's actually see the power plant feeder first. Okay, so if we could put the power plants like, my plan was like put them like here, and then the other one facing it here. And then we'll have like a, yeah. Like a connection in between. Large. We could also do it just like so, and then have a power plant on either side. Do I want a motor in between? I think I want a motor in between, but that shouldn't be a problem because we can just give it a little bit of space. We're just gonna try if this works actually. So let's see, we need the power plant here, and then we can have one connected to this side, and the other one can be connected to this side. The little offset, but not, that is cool. Yeah, I think I like that. We can just flatten out the terrain, no problem. And then we can connect it like so. I think that works out quite nicely. And then we're just gonna need to buy a train, feed that thing with coal. It's gonna be very simple, back and forth, back and forth. And then we have this loading station here connected. And if... Why are you not moving? Okay, because this here is one big section. Need a couple more of these. Build a bit of chain. Chain, like so. Just do chain as well. Okay, so we can go here, there, where, and then this here is a section. And is this here not connected? This is not connected. Ooh, that is not good. That is not good at all. That's my only quarrel with the track building tool, honestly, is that the snapping, once you have these active construction sites, is a little weird. You can't really see it because of these overlaps, but I mean, yeah, it's complaining on a high level, because overall the track building is not quite Transport Fever style, but it's pretty good. It's pretty freaking good. Can't really complain. I mean, you can always complain. Okay. It's all chained together. Okay, so this guy can come down here, and actually the signals seem to be... Yeah, okay, this is gonna cost us a little bit of time, but whatever. I mean, it's okay. Where are you actually going? Because this here is red. Oh, you're gonna go here and then hold here? How does that make any sense? Because you have no chain signal here. That is bad. That is very bad. And then we're gonna go for next. I think that should work. So yeah, okay, currently that doesn't really... Okay, makes sense. But once he's out, this one side should be... let's speed you up a little. No, it's all red. Because why? You could go here. Everything here is green. Because this intersection blocks it all. That is gonna be annoying. Let's see if he... Once he enters here, that thing should turn blue. Come on now. Step on the gas pedal. And go. Right, so now this is open. Okay, now it works. Okay, so the building of this intersection is going to cost us a bit of time. But, I mean, yeah, nothing. I mean, that maybe is something I can do. But not that I could think of the top of my head. Before we continue on with this construction mess over there, let's actually see if we're doing all right here. We're building the road connection there. Oh, a new track builder. Hey there. DK the crane. DKGU5, alrighty. I'll take a crane if I have to. Building this, building that, building here. Oh god, this is gonna eat our monies quite fast. I think I'm gonna offer them a one-time purchase just to move this along. 18 grand? Yeah, sure. 18 grand, there you go. Okay, we're making... yeah, there's two roads I could take. I could improve and grow this tourist area here and subsequently have more income. Do we actually? I don't know, last month. But I think I want to monitor it first. Currently it's looking pretty good. I mean, we have... Oh shoot, I forgot. Yeah, there's a bug in the game, by the way, guys. Not sure if you're aware of this, but you can see there's stacking up people who are not enjoying culture here and there, and I do have cinemas. It's like I played a little bit off screen to test out if my if this here could actually work, and people got unhappier and unhappier, and I was like wondering why they're not enjoying their culture, why they're not visiting there. I was to the point where I was really like running after one of these citizens, but it's like from here they have everything in close proximity, so how on earth is it working? Turns out these houses, they have electrical devices, right? Electronic devices, rather. They have a television and they have a radio. And once you have a radio station, they will actually use those instead of going to the cinema. The problem is if you don't have enough coverage and if you don't promote cultural enjoyment anymore enough, they don't get anything out of it. They just spend their time listening to the radio, and that takes off priority over the enjoy culture thingy. So what fixes this, reduce the cultural enjoyment to absolute zero, which we're certainly gonna do. And then they should start frequenting the cinema again, and we can monitor this over here, I think, quite easily. Let's see if they actually... Okay, so now we have 89 citizens that didn't enjoy culture, right? And this number should now drastically start to drop. Actually, we'll just reduce prices. I mean, it's just for our people here. I'm not sure if they will actually use this, or if I have to replace it. I didn't see it's a tourist attraction. But yeah, see, now this number is dropping rapidly. Even though they're not really using the cinema there, but hey. Where are you guys getting your culture? Weird. Yeah, but now the number is dropping. Now the system is working again, because there's no cultural whatever on the radio, so they'll all go use the cinema and the other facilities there. Let's reduce the price there. We don't want to profit off of our... See? And now it's working. And the numbers here drop, and that should stabilize over the course of the game. But that is a crazy bug that I never would have guessed that. It took me some time, some reading in the forums and all, but so none of you who are watching make that mistake. Apparently, it gets better the more, if you have more radio stations and more TV stations, then it gets better. But I can't afford those. I mean, I could plop one down for rubles, but a radio station buying with rubles is a cool 470,000. If I want to buy a TV station, it's a 530,000. So yes, no, not gonna happen. That's gonna turn me broke. Okay. Bum 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 bum. We want this area here for the cement, potentially gravel unloading, though I'm not sure if we actually, like, if we ever ship gravel on the train network, we're probably gonna do it from Beatrice over there. So we don't really need this area here. And we have one here, and what we're eventually gonna need is an agricultural area there, but everything in its time. Alright, let's now see what we have as a road crossing. Roadside actually also works nicely. Not really. Roadside 2. Nope. Road crossing, one in, one out, like so. Not really. That's the regular road crossing. I mean, I could offset this one a little bit. Let's actually see how that looks. Just go like this. Take the coal plant, set it back a little. Just here, because I mean, we do have plenty of space. And then let's check out what we have here. Okay, road crossing. Right, so we'll have this. I mean, that does look better, right? That does look a lot cooler if we have these road crossings. Yeah. We could do... hang on. What if we place a road crossing so... Oh no, that's outputs on one side, inputs on the other side. Alright, so that doesn't really do what I want. One in, one out. That doesn't do what I want. Could do it like so. Yeah, but then we'll still have... Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, so let's see if we get a road crossing on each of these. Like so. Like so, yeah, we need to space them out a lot more. That's okay, we got the space, we got the time, no problem. We have to wait anyways. What if we just flatten? Yeah, that's cool. It's good to have a couple excavators handy, right? Saves a lot of money. Actually, you know what? For terraforming, this is way faster. This is way faster. I did this off camera with just with the terraforming tools. It's ridiculous. This here is way faster. Look at that. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. And they're essentially leveling out the space here. Okay. Well, if you don't know, now you know. Okay, but we still have to place the large storage first. Do we do it like this? Or do we actually... Yeah, I guess that's the only way to do it. I'm so paranoid. I want to have a thing in between here. But actually the unloading, it should directly go. I mean, yeah, it should. Don't be paranoid. Have a little faith in the game. We shouldn't need a motor in between here is what I'm contemplating. That just shouldn't be necessary. Yeah, we can have the road closed like so. And I'll draw my own conveyor connection. Thank you very much. Place you here, and then we'll take the modded road connection. Sorry guys for taking this long, but I just like things to work smoothly. Okay, we'll have you here, and we'll have you... Come on. Like so. Okay, and then we can actually place these power plants. I didn't need to plane that much, but hey. Could even plant one like this. They're really flexible now. So much space, but maybe we need the space later on. If we plant them like so, which was the original plan, like this, where we're gonna place the station at. Where are we going to place this station? We'll have the station in the middle here, I guess. That could be a thing. Let's try that. Okay, we'll plant one here. And another one here. And then we'll have a big... Come on. We'll have a bus station. Or do we go here? I think this also is nice. And it would make it a little easier for our citizens to walk there. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay, that means we need to do a little flattening here. But that's alright. Doesn't take too long. We'll just show the wireframe. Flatten this a little. That's the way you want to do this if you have to really eat into a hillside. Don't use the averaging tool. Take the lower tool first, like lower down, because the excavators are way faster. So oops, lower down the hillside first and move it around a little bit like that, and then once you brought it down low enough, and actually really pays to look like this because see, we're already way too low. Once you did that, you can then use the averaging tool to smooth it out. Let's see if we actually did enough already. See, and then it goes mucho easier than if you, yeah, see, if we did that just for comparison, look how creepily slow this is. So just something to keep in mind if you ever do this like I do. And now we could fit this. No, let's actually go like this, then we'll have a direct road connection here. Okay. Come on, there was a point where I could connect you. Come on now. Don't be coy. There we go. Okay, come out here, we can... Okay, we need a little bit more space. That's okay, we have some space. For more space, we need to just eat out this corner a little bit. Fine. Make me work for it, that is okay. I'll do pretty much all and everything for the great people in our nation. Because they built me a wonderful city, a wonderful network of cities actually. So I can suffer for them a little bit. Grinding down this hillside. Okay, now I have to take a little bit off the top here. And let's see, level out height from center. Yes, that's what we want. Smaller. There should be okay. Let's see if we can fit. Take off that ugly wireframe. Okay, let's actually abuse these like so. That looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, we should fit through here nicely. I didn't say it. It does fit easily. What's the problem? Sometimes I don't get this game. I really don't get it sometimes. That's okay. You don't have to understand everything in life. Some things you just accept, you know? It's not always possible to understand it. And now we have a sharp turn. But that one is an easy fix because we just go a little bit further back. I mean, no problemo here. Oh, well, no, like this. Actually just go a little closer to the rails as well. Place you here. And see, we can even adjust the curve a little. Alrighty, and then we'll do a bus station here. Bus station was there. Bus stop here, like so. And our citizens should then be able to easily walk from that bus station. Footpath. There's no foot connection here, but that's okay. They should still work. Should still be able to walk there. And then we'll... Ooh, no. Actually, what we need is a connection here, like so. And then like so. Get you to the connection. And bring you down. Just try and make this a little bit space efficient. in case we need this flattened out area, in case there's something we need to build some... oh, speaking of something we need to build, actually, I need some space for the rails. That was a little early, a little over eager. Yeah, there we go. We need some rail space. Question is, do we... I think we just connect one of the rails. It's too tedious to connect them both. I think this is fine. And out here, we'll do the same. Okay, you have chosen to be ugly. Why is this? Why? Was this actually connected or wasn't it? Now we're overlapping. Or is this connected? Who knows? Nobody knows. That's annoying sometimes. If we draw you out like here and then draw you from here, that works out nicely. Okay, and then we'll draw you out a little further as well, just to make things look even, and also in case the trains are a little longer, no problem, like this. Okay. Whew, that was a nice bit of construction. That's earned myself a little bit of tea there. Well, oh, look at that. As if we planned it. That's nice. That really works out. We have a nice smooth edge and curve there. Okay, so we have that. Now we need... we'll need to start constructing this, but as you can see, it does not come cheap at all. So we're gonna wait a little bit, actually, for this intersection here to finish. Oh, we're almost there. How expensive are you? 6,000. Let's see if things are working out over here. Okay, we're seeing progress. Very nice. We're out of steel again. But we are not out of... Ah, nice, we built those. Alright, so now we have this connection into the city. So we can actually... Oops. Build some... Build some asphalt here. These guys can go there. Okay, so they can exit here and then go there, so we can actually draw out this whole street. That is pretty good. Why do we have this here? What purpose does this serve? I don't know. Well, let's remove it if you can't find the purpose. I mean, what's the purpose if you can't find the purpose? Okay, so we can actually... I know, it's a great joke, I know. Yeah. I have no explanation for you guys, I'm sorry. Anywho, so we can draw this and this and this, right? Because we can go up and around from in here. Actually up until here. Until here, actually. Okay, I'm not sure if this here will actually... Yeah, we can probably prettify this a little, but I mean, it's not a priority. First thing we need to do is build asphalt everywhere we have these delivery connections. And so that's what we'll do. Okay, we need 200 prefab panes, and here actually we'll just continue on with this. Because we have a lot of prefab, we don't have that much metal. And seeing that we're flush with a bit of cash, we're gonna do another round of purchases here. Just 20 tons. Okay, because these buildings here, they eat steel. Like 137 tons of steel. Up here we're gonna need... Oh, actually, we're pretty far there. Mechanical components. And yeah, every conveyor belt is eating steel. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. But we're making decent progress. I mean, I can't really complain. Very decent, in fact. Okay, we have this and this. Where we're not making such great progress is on the rail construction. And we have a lot of it to do. Let's see if we can actually... How expensive are these new... that's affordable. Let's risk that. Take one of these off, sell it. We'll get 20 grand back. And let's buy this. I mean, this here is ridiculous. Probably very similar. I mean, these build faster, 1.7 times, but they drive slower. So it's like, I don't know. Shoot me in the knee or in the foot type of situation. Also, yes, we have a problem here again. What is the problem? Cannot export. Yes, we have a problem that we need to solve in Berlin. That is not visible yet, but will be visible soon. This station here is used to refuel the buses delivering the workers there. And we can see the problem arising already. And we're gonna actually discard a bit of gravel, so this situation here can be resolved. If a worker bus comes here and doesn't have fuel and they go there to refuel, and we have this line going on here, they cannot return back. And suddenly we don't have workers anymore, this thing won't empty anymore, the trucks can't empty their load here, and bam, we have a deadlock situation. So we're gonna move the gas station in front of the bus station. We have a gas station here for the construction vehicles anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. We're just gonna take the regular gas station, I think. Where are you? Bus stop. I am an idiot. Road cargo. There's a gas station. Just take this one. That's pretty enough. Actually, these guys are driving as well. Yeah, but we want to make it convenient for the buses, so... Let's just build them here and we'll buy out this piece of gravel road to speed up the construction. And then once we have that... Once we have that built, we will destroy this one. I'm just thinking, is there a way... Ah, who cares? It's just 6 tons of fuel. Alright, that's enough money spent. We don't want to spend any more. Right, so this here can go on. We're not going to give the construction, because, I mean... No? It's going to be very, very expensive. But a thing we need to plan for already is our steel depot. For starters, and so it's less painful when I have to redo it, because inevitable we have to redo it. I mean, in this game... I don't know if any of you is actually capable of building stuff that it works out and stands the test of time. For me, it's like this always evolves, and then you didn't use the space efficiently, or you can't get some resource, something connected. So there's always rebuilding going on. And for that reason, I'm gonna import the steel just to an open medium storage, because these guys have a rail connection. So we're just gonna place them on this side. Could do it here. I'm assuming we're gonna have plenty of steel to actually export as well. So the question is how we're gonna do that. I don't want to export it by train, that's probably gonna be too much. We wanna store it first and export from the storage. Yeah, but we could actually just draw a road. Yeah, we could just bring a road over here. And then we need to move the steel over there and into the export. So we'll leave a bit of space here. And just put this guy on here. That should be fine. And then we'll connect you with a regular double connection. For now that should be just fine. We're not gonna have a long steel train. Maybe 2-3 wagons. This should be fine. We could eventually like spread it out over here. And this could stand the test of time, I mean, who knows. But we need to start building it, because it takes a minute to build. Also, we need to not be idiots and do this properly. You know what, actually we'll just do it this way. Move you here. Because I built it the wrong way around, in case you're not already banging your head on the table. Now you can. The problem is the road connection is on the wrong side. That is very annoying. I don't wanna... That is very annoying. How can we do this? Do we want a road crossing? We can offset you a little. Or we do it like this. And then have the road curve around. Don't want you like this. Like this could work. But then we're eating into the space here. And we're most likely gonna need it, because I don't want to curve out this. That is frustrating. Why can't you have the road connection on the other side? That would have been such convenience, such awesomeness. Okay, we'll try it anyway. But then I have to redo the whole rail thingy. Fine. Just put you here. Re-rail this. No. Okay. Move you. Oh yeah, this is beyond ugly. Let's actually... move you here. Okay, I'm assuming this was snapping. Why are you doing this to me now, game? Come on. It was nice a second ago. Okay. Okay, so we'll build this, and then we bring it down a little, and onto here, and onto here. Okay, that should do it. Now we have a road connection on the inside that we need to just bring along here. Really? Okay. I might start yoga when I play this game. Honestly, that might help me. Yeah, I was about to say, watch me not being able to get past this one. And sure enough. Sure enough. Oh, man. Okay, I just want a straight road. Is that so much to ask? Just give me a straight road. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to buy out these ones with rubbles. Here. Oh, we're gonna do this. Which infrastructure, you annoying game? There is no infrastructure in the way. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this works, and now we can actually cross this And then come in curved from here. Okay, that is... It's not great, but it works out. And this here should get assigned to a construction office, I hope, I think. I might. No? None? None at all? Let's see how far this can reach. Actually, this is my large one. Okay, now it's connected. Good, so this will be ready. Probably the rail connections will be ready. I mean, this here we're not going to connect yet. We don't want to get started on the building. Let's speed it up a minute. So the rail here will be ready here as well. We'll buy out these, that's okay. We'll have to buy out these, yep. Next thing we need to do is make this here double. So we can actually have tourist infrastructure there. Tourists visiting, but yeah, this will be connected. Yep, I think we're set up pretty well. All needs doing now is this area here to finish. But other than that, I think we're ready for some steel. And this is gonna do so much for us. You're gonna, yeah, your jaw's gonna drop like how we're actually. Oh well, I don't know if your jaw's gonna drop, but I mean, look at last month. It's a little skewed because we're building so much with steel, but we're spent 150,000 on steel. Not only are we not gonna spend this, but we're actually gonna make money on steel. So we're gonna have an instant like 200,000 profit a month just from that. And then we'll have these tourist profits, and they're likely gonna... Oh, we can actually look at these last month. Come on. Yeah, 30 grand. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at. And that's likely gonna get much better if we have two ships here, and if the trip thingy here is gaining reputation. And then we should be swimming in it, and should be able to build our pipeline network with no problem at all. Let's see, yeah, we're out of steel already again. Okay, why is this happening? There's some steel here, and this guy's probably fetching it. No, he's fetching... Why are you guys only fetching prefab panels? I mean, come on. This guy will fetch. No, he won't fetch steel either. Why is that? Do we have some setting that we missed? No, you're getting steel. Fine, we're gonna invest in another bit of steel. Just 14 tons, I don't want to overdo it. Is that manual purchase? Yeah, okay, we did it once. Alright guys, I think we're good to take a cut here. It is the season finale, so we played the full hour. We got this laid out. We are ready for the steel to come. Next episode, or next season rather, we're gonna redo this area here and fit in the aggregate loading station somehow, some way. Not sure yet how, but we're gonna make it happen. And then we'll have one less polluter eventually, and have the power nice and clean over there. It's an interim anyway. I mean, it's gonna get replaced by nuclear power. Also, as a last act, we barely have students in here sometimes, and we got 3 very nicely placed student homes, so we're gonna remove this. It's really not necessary, it's just ugly and in the way. And we're gonna remove the footpath here, because that will improve this area over there. And then once this is decayed, we can plant a couple more trees and all, and make the university look a little nicer. Alrighty, so that's gonna do it for the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too boring, all that planning, hemming and hawing, but I think we got a beautiful power plant site out of it. We're probably gonna place a fire brigade here, just to be sure. And yeah, but all that is gonna be next season. You enjoy your day, have a good one, and see you around for the next episode.